Hello, everybody. Get off Milan Cards. I'm Dan. Welcome in. And today I made the trek down to Grand Rapids to Legends for their monthly card show. And I was there for really two purposes. One was to, do my normal thing, buy cards from different dealers and so on. But the other thing that I look to do is I look to sell a card. And I will do a separate video on that particular sale because it kind of goes along with something else I've been thinking about, and that is there a bubble in the card market, and should you take advantage of it right now? And so I did that today. I took advantage of what I think is, an expanding card bubble, and made a sale. I sold a Steph Curry today, so I'm going to make a separate video on that one. But I think the show today was really busy. All the tables were filled. They didn't, it's a normal 100 table show, probably, I would guess. Pokemon, unbelievably busy. I will show you a couple clips. And if you've never been to Legends, they have kind of a big front room that has most of the tables when you first walk into the show. And then they have like a back room that they may have, I don't know, 20 tables, maybe more, but a lot of the Pokemon folks were in the back, and Pokemon is selling. I mean, it is a busy market, and good for them. I'm not a Pokemon guy, but if you have a lot of little kids that are buying Pokemon with their moms and dads, more power to them. So, like I said, I think the show was very good. There was kind of a third thing that I was doing as well. And I had a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander X-Fractor. And Legends is one of the shops that is doing the MVP buyback. And so I turned a card in that I got a great deal on. I paid 2.5 cents for a couple months back at a show. And I cashed that in for $40. And I'll show you what I got with that as well. So, like I said, the show was good. The show was busy. A lot of people, a lot of dealers, a lot of buyers. The health of the card shows, at least the ones that I'm going to, whether it be Legends in Grand Rapids or the Lansing Avery Shoebox show or Shipshawana, all those shows are really healthy. And, so let's take a look at the show, and then I'll show you what about.
It's got like the gold championship tag.
Okay, first, before I get to what I picked up at Legends today, these are just some cards I got at other shows. I was at the Lakes Mall last weekend, and I was going to go to the Granville show that was at the Rivertown Crossings Mall. I went there and I didn't see a show. So I don't know if they didn't have it or if they had it in a place that I didn't see. I walked the entire mall and there's no show. So I zipped over to Lakes Mall and I bought a few things. Before I get to that, I've had one eBay purchase recently. I bought a Bowman Chrome Maxine Renault, numbered to 75. It's a yellow. Paid like $15 for it. I paid a little more for this card, but he was just really solid when I watched him play. As far as what I bought at that Lakes Mall show, I didn't shoot footage of it. There wasn't hardly any sports card tables. But I did buy a few things. I bought a Donovan Clingan Prism Silver rookie. That's in a bad penny sleeve. I don't know, it's kind of like stuck. I bought a Cade Cunningham Flux Rookie. This one's actually numbered to 149. So I think I paid $5 for this one. Anytime you can get a low numbered, because there's a million flux cards out there. Anytime you can get a low number one, I think that's a good deal. I bought a pair of Cooper Flag tops, rookies, $5 a piece. It's really about what they sell for, but I just think Flag's it's gonna be a guy that goes up in the future. The big card I bought from the show, and I was really surprised to see it, because I was looking for one of these on eBay a while back, is this is a Jerry West auto from Leaf Metal. And it's a die cut card. The inscription, Mr. Clutch. It is numbered 2 out of 3. I think everything in Leaf is numbered like 1 of 1, 1 of 3, 1 of 7. But, I mean, to get the logo on an autograph, I mean, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch, nice inscription. Paid $40, paid sticker. Just a nice card. Low number, yeah, like everything in Leaf, but really sharp looking card, I think. There is a documentary on West on Amazon Prime right now. I haven't watched it yet. A couple of years ago, I read his autobiography, and just kind of a tortured soul, Jerry West. Like, had a lot of failures as a player, just lost to the Celtics in the finals every year, it seemed. Won one title as a player, was a GM for the Lakers when they became the Showtime Lakers. Worked with other organizations as well, the Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies, LA Clippers. Really a genius behind the scenes. But I really like this card. I have 2 West autographs now. This one with the inscription. So those I bought at the Lakes Mall and on eBay. I've had a lot of luck selling on eBay lately, so selling a lot of Wemby's. Wemby's hot. Sold a nice Michael Jordan, actually. It was ridiculous. Couldn't resist. Here's some cards I bought today. I paid like, I want to say $1 or $2 a piece for these first bunch. Sorry, I'm not super organized here. Derek Queen foil. Topps Chrome. He had a good rookie season. Cedric Howard. Dark foil. Bought a lot of Dylan Harpers today. Here's a Topps 45th anniversary insert. Derek Queen, dark foil. These I paid like a couple bucks for. This is from Top Signature, I think. Yeah. Top Signature, Dylan Harper, After Image. His stuff is really going for ridiculous prices online. If you go on eBay, I mean, there's just stuff that is crazy money. I got a lot of good deals from this guy. And a variety of things. I even bought some baseball today. I know my buddy's going to be really happy about that. I bought a Amon-Ra St. Brown jersey card. It's like a hyper. $3. I mean, that's... I did buy some Otanis today. I think this is from like a Heritage brand. These are just cool cards. These are cool looking cards. This is from Topps Now. 2025 World Series champs. Otani. I bought 2 of those, $5 a piece. I bought a Bowman Chrome Otani hitting, $2. I bought a Miguel Cabrera. This is, what was it? Sorry about the brand. I don't know what the brand is. I just noticed there's some chipping on the bottom. That was a great buy. $2, but it is low number. $1.99. So yeah, I didn't see the chipping on the bottom. But for $2, add that to the Cabrera collection. Let's see, some other cards I bought. I bought like a Brandon Miller Inception, number to $1.99, $2. I think that was a good buy. Brandon Miller, good season last year. These are cards that I paid like $1 or $2. Nice Jalen Brunson All-Star Game, hoops, edges, borders. I thought this might be worth more than it is. It's only worth a couple bucks. Only paid a couple bucks. Brunson's had a really good finals run. Here's a Wemby hoops, green. Dylan Harper hoops rookie. Starting to see some hoop stuff out and about. Here's a Dylan Harper jam-packed. I think these were like a couple bucks a piece. There's a AJ DeBonza, first chrome. Another Dylan Harper hoops. I like the looks of the hoops front. You know, it's got the foil look. Here's one that I think is worth more than a sticker. This is a Bowman Mega. $3. Derek Queen hoops rookie. Some bigger cards. I paid $9 a piece for these. These were $10, but if you bought 5, you got them for $45. I bought an Otani Stadium Club Red. There's an Otani Topps Chrome, horizontal. I don't know much about this card, but Otani's like the hottest thing in the game. Here's a Carter Bryant, Bowman Blue, number to 150. Chrome. Chrome Mega, actually. I bought a couple of these. These are the Wemby. These are variations on those tarp starter boxes that you could buy. Bought two of those, excuse me. So I bought those. I bought, like I said, a lot of Dylan Harpers today. Here's a Topps foil, $10. Oh, what they're worth. This card is going up in value. This is a rookie Hyper. Paid 40 bucks for. His stuff is just like any variations and stuff, just right to the moon. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's really incredible how much his stuff is going for. These cards I paid like $1 or $2 for. I bought these all off one guy. This is Jalen Johnson, green, Prism, draft picks. Donovan Clingan, Optic Hollow rookie. Here's a Keyshawn George, green version. Cedric Coward. Good season on a bad team. Dylan Harper, Bowman base rookie. Maxime Renault, Bowman Chrome, Refractor, I think this is. Good season, bad team. Bought a Curry Select Orange Flash. Concourse level, but variation. Here's a Rockstar, Bowman Chrome, Derek Queen. Cedric Coward base. And then Cedric Coward hoops. So, like I said, I like the foil. So those are kind of the most of what I bought. I did buy a couple slabs today. My brother recently bought a gold version of this, numbered to 50. I didn't buy one of those, but what I did buy was a LeBron James 2023 Topps Chrome orange basketball border refractor. PSA 9. I paid $30. I thought that was a good price. You know, a lot of this season's cards, a lot of this product's cards for this year, and then I think the year after, are really garbagey look. But like this particular year, Topps made sure that that the logo really didn't have any issues. Like they did LeBron well, Giannis, I think. But like, I think it was a year after, like Sar's rookie year, like they just didn't care. Like it was bad. But this one turned out good. I like this card. My brother has a really nice gold one, numbered to 50. Tune into his channel, Alaska Sports Cards, if you're interested. The other card I bought, the last card I bought, like I said, I don't buy a lot of baseball. But this card just kind of like popped. I paid $50 for it. It's a Derek Jeter 2021 Allen and Ginter framed relic, and it's a gray jersey. I paid $50 for it. SGC, there's a little less value to that, but I just thought it was, for $50, I thought it was a pretty good deal. Pretty solid deal. And, SGC 10, that's a pretty good value, I think. So I bought all those recently. One thing I bought with the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the X-Fractor, I had $40 in trade. I bought the least sexy thing you could buy with that. And that is basically the Ultra Pro version of the sleeves, the card saver. There you go. I bought the Ultra Pro version of card savers. I bought 200 for $45, so I only paid $5 for it. And when I sell plain white envelope cards, I like to send them in these. They keep it snug. I try to save the buyer a few bucks on shipping, and I know if I put them in these type of sleeves, that they're not going to move around. And I have sold a lot of cards PWE in the last couple of years. It's worked out very well. I think I've sold something like 200 plain white envelopes, and in a lot of cases they're just small cards, so I don't print out labels for all. I think I've had out of 200, over 200, something like 6 returns, 8 returns, something like that. It's been very small. So, yeah, the least sexy thing you can buy with the Buyback. But Topps, I will give Topps a shout out. It's a great idea, the MVP buybacks. They even do it in wrestling. So my brother posted something that there was a guy in Alaska that he had tons of Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders and Matt Stafford with the NFL and wrestling, and cashed in. He bought a $1,000 plus Otani card with just redemptions, the buyback redemptions. So, hey, really good idea that Topps has had overall. So that's been my recent treks. Some good cards. Like I said, I made a really big sale today, but I will do a separate video on that because there's some other things I want to talk about. But for just pure show enjoyment, if you didn't get to Legends, like I said, I've said before many times, Legends, they put on a good card show. Lou Brown, class act. They do good shows. I've been going to his shows for many, many, many years. So until next time, Kitos, thank you, and we'll see you down the trail.